Hey Gomez, would you believe it says here in the obituaries, Hollywood Haunter will be making their pillory and stockade Halloween props. Those torture devices would be perfect for the playroom, huh?
I feel like this thing is like based off of a stockade or something from the medieval times, right?
It's possible.
I should have put holes in it for your little hand. Then I don't know, that would have.
No, I don't. Harrison wouldn't know. He's gonna go home to the other moms and dads and be like, he put me in a stockade. You're never hanging out with him again.
Ever since we created that Masters of the Universe weapons rack for the Castle Grayskull playset build, I've wanted to create a medieval pillory and stockade DIY Halloween prop. And we finally got asked to make some, so... Lurch, let's show the prisoners the footage we have. Most of the lumber we used for these Halloween props were 2x4s, 2x6s, some 2x8s, and a couple 4x4s. Unfortunately, I didn't create a cut list as I was building these because I was kinda winging it as I built them. Even though I was inspired by the basic medieval design idea for these, I wanted to theme them up a little more because they were gonna be put into a pirate area. So, I decided to offset the wood and make it look busted up, like it had been built with old wood from a pirate shipwreck. I started off by tracing some 6 to 8 inch circles, and then I cut them out with a jigsaw. I used a sanding drum and a belt sander to smooth over the edge of the wood grain so it wouldn't be rough on people's neck and arms. We want people to be as comfortable as possible and for these devices to bring joy and laughter. Right, Lurch? Since we didn't want the kids to have to mess with any moving parts, we fixed all the pieces of the restraint holes together. Thing, can you hand me my drill, please? Thanks, buddy, I appreciate it. I still wanted little details like large dowels to look like locking mechanisms for the hinged board. So I drilled some holes with a Forstner bit and I glued the dowels into place. In case the people on location don't have a Lurch to carry these heavy-duty torture play sets, we made all the legs and cross brace supports removable. I used lag bolts to put all the pieces together. Everything was pre-drilled and most of it was countersunk just to give it a nice clean look. We thought about adding things like heavy-duty strap hinges, iron padlocks, chain, or rope, but we decided to keep it clean and simple. We did, however, end up adding some rope rings the same exact way we added them to the He-Man Motu weapons rack. I cut a little chain link in half and then hammered that down, holding the ring in place. Even though kids like Wednesday and Pugsley enjoy playing with sharp and pointy edges, I decided to use a roundover bit and a router, and I sanded everything nice and smooth. To get rid of that new store-bought look, we painted all the hardware black. Now for the paint finish, my darling Garamia used some watered-down brown washes to enhance all the wood grain. Then she used a black wash over the edges to create an old, worn look, which just drives me wild. Once we danced for a while and everything finished drying, she sealed everything with a clear coat, helping it last forever. Oh, my dear Gina. The only thing I love even more than you speaking French is looking at your faux paint finishes. Well, what do you think, Lurch? Aren't these the best additions to the playroom?
You're fired.
Which one do you like better, the pillory style or the stockade? We always enjoy reading your feedback in the comment section. Give us a like, and we thank you guys for watching. Now that we've finished another project together, Gadamia, let us dance all through the night. Take it away, Lurch.